If I decide I want something, I'm gonna go after it and get it, and I probably am gonna talk about it until it happens. And so if I find new talent, I'll follow them on all social media accounts. I'll start looking up and kind of seeing what they're doing around town. I'll start popping up at their shows. I'll start checking out their vibe and who they're all about before I reach out to them. My name is LaFrance, and I am the owner of Culture Hype in Dallas. Culture Hype is a creative marketing firm that is rooted in public relations. It's not your average corporate firm for sure. We have musicians, visual artists, just anyone who has a little bit of an edge to them. In Dallas, I'm the only PR person or really PR firm that's centered on creatives. I like building people from the bottom up. I like launching new brands. Honestly, I think people thought I was a little crazy at first, wanting to go into music and creatives in Dallas specifically, because I don't think people thought of it as a creative city. Well, I grew up in North Texas. I grew up from age 3 doing ballet and all types of dance. Ballet to flamenco dancing to African dancing to jazz, hip hop, and that's when I really started getting into music. I actually ended up getting an ankle injury and had to get surgery on it. It was okay, well, I don't know what I want to do yet, but I have to quit dance and, make some money for college, and I'll see what the next step is. I went to school at Texas State in San Marcos, which is 30 minutes south from Austin. So the whole reason I went there was to be next to Austin's music scene. I ended up getting an internship at a small boutique PR firm in Austin. She was like, okay, well, you're not even a PR major, so why should I hire you? My answer was, I will do what it takes to figure out the world of PR. I'll do whatever you want, I just want to work in music. I ended up being her only intern. She had taught me how to start pitching and working with media and working events and doing on-site interviews. It was looking through all the websites all day, trying to figure out what the heck I was going to do next. And I found a PR firm that was based in Dallas, a boutique PR firm. I ended up getting a PR internship with one of the account executives at the firm. I've been working there for about 3 months. And so he kind of had his Jerry Maguire moment. What if we just did our own thing? I was wow, that sounds scary, but also why not? About a year into us working together, he told me, I have an opportunity to go back into my dad's financial business. What do you think, about being the boss and owning it entirely? I was pretty caught off guard. I was oh my God, what am I gonna do? He's been the face of this company the whole time, and I've been behind the scenes. And so I ended up deciding to rebrand the company as Culture Hype and set off as my own boss. I didn't have any music clients per se, and that was something I always wanted to do, even though everyone, my family or maybe my inner conscious was this is crazy. You're never gonna make money working with creative. My first huge success story in the music scene here was with this Southern rock group. They were playing with all the same bands, they had the same audience. While they had a good audience, it wasn't growing and it wasn't changing. I convinced them to throw an album release party. We came up with the concept together, which was almost like a circus, but a little bit more adult. First act was a hip hop act. And then the second act was the Southern rock band, and then we had a sword juggling belly dancer. And then the last act was the Hall & Oates cover band, mixing the lineup and putting just different groups together that would not normally mix. The audience was 5 times bigger. That was the first time I kind of took a chance, and ever since then, I've been mixing things up intentionally, just trying to get everyone to kind of play with each other, because I think that that's when something really cool happens, and that's when the community really comes alive. I scout talent everywhere. I read articles all day about bands on every media platform, and I also go to events all the time and look for people. When you realize that you found someone really special, it's just something you can't really describe. I personally think it's a lot about the story, not just the music. One of the things I like the most is kind of getting involved in a musician's brand image and brand identity. It's very detailed, and it all has to do with who this musician is as a brand and as a person. People need to see you, yes, you're gorgeous, yes, you can sing, but what do they know about you? It's just something cool going on that I didn't think I was gonna be a part of something that I feel like is really a part of Dallas as a creative culture and like rising up right now. Earlier this year, my family and I purchased the historic Longhorn Ballroom. For me, it's like coming full circle because I'm a part of, the next generation of music history, bringing the old and the new together, giving emerging artists in Dallas opportunity to play a legendary space like the Longhorn. We started uncovering stories of the Longhorn Ballroom's past because all of the legends have performed here. Everyone from, Selena to Merle Haggard to Willie Nelson, Loretta Lynn. It includes acres out back, right on the Trinity River. We are planning music festivals there, an event. Something we're gonna do with the abandoned retail space is turn it into artist studios. I see myself shaping Dallas's cultural scene in so many ways. It's not just through the client campaigns we work on, the albums we release, the exhibits we work on, but it's so much more. We're really crafting an actual community here in Dallas, whether it's, people who work with me who are all obsessed with creatives and music and fashion and art, or, our artists who are now mingling with each other from different genres, or visual artists who are hiring our musicians to play at their shows. I'm not just doing this for the money, obviously, because I work with creatives, but I'm doing this because I love it and because I want to see everyone rise up together.